Tonight, making his PBC and US debut, here is the undefeated world rank contender, introducing Sebastian Formella. Ladies and gentlemen, here is the highly respected and acclaimed two-time welterweight champion of the world, introducing Showtime, Shawn Porter.
Shawn Porter was a former two-time welterweight world champion and one of the top contenders in the division.
And he's in big trouble now. Up against the ropes, a left and a right and a left, and down goes Bonet.
Known for his aggressive, high-pressure fighting style, Porter had previously secured victories over notable opponents such as Danny Garcia, Yordenis Ugas, and Adrian Broner.
He's got to get inside. When he gets inside, he's got to work. Oh, big roundhouse right.
He was coming off a close split decision loss to Errol Spence Jr. in September 2019, where he put on one of the best performances of his career in a Fight of the Year contender.
He's accurate. And point like big shot, and Spence takes the counters for the first time.
This bout against Formella was his comeback fight for WBC silver welterweight title at the Microsoft Theater in Los Angeles.
Porter already going with the jab, as a good jab there by Formella to establish that fight, but he does want to land like an early right hand or an uppercut, just to let Shawn Porter know.
Left Shawn Porter hanging out and just touched him with the right hand as he turned out.
Jab to the body, jab to the head, that's a sophisticated move. Your thoughts early on here, Lennox?
Trying to figure him out. New guy. He wants to see how tough he is, so he's putting him up against the ropes right now.
Buzzing the chin of Formella, but he's experienced enough to get out of the way.
Exactly. A little bit, but he's got this uncanny ability to kind of escape it just by a hair, like you said.
Ooh. With a good opening.
And he's used to doing that because he needs to step into those punches to push the guy against the ropes.
Jab, right hand, straight up the middle, again, well schooled. Class on Porter.
See, Formella's going to have to do this all night.
Blocking those body shots, though, early on. Again, those are not scoring shots. And Sebastian Formella. Formella, again, now a citizen of Germany, has the challenger. He's looking for the championship of Shawn Porter.
Exactly. This is like he told Shawn. He said, Shawn, go out there and rough this dude up. You know, he doesn't want him waiting around trying to figure him out. So,
and I've been able to fight back, and then by the end of the rounds, I'm the one who's moving forward. So
if you can survive against Ugas, you can survive.
Yeah, Ugas the top 10. Where I think it's like 170 degrees right now, Joe.
This week, so I'm not really kidding when I say it was about 130 in there. But now, right now,
just landed there by Porter, and now he goes to work on the body by Formella, but a right hand coming over the top.
It could be very dangerous for Formella. But I will say one thing is that Formella is, look, I don't think that you could argue that. It's just that right now he's got to.
You know, he has nothing really stopping him. It's not like Formella has a powerful jab stopping him.
And that jab just poleaxed Formella, just kind of took him back off his feet, back on Porter. Hook on the way out by Porter. Formella tries to answer in over his head, stepping up in class, but for Shawn Porter.
Yeah, and look, he just tried to sneak in a nice little right hand off a jab puncher.
Yeah, what he's doing is he's just waiting for Porter to come in before he throws that jab. He shouldn't really be a lot more busier with it.
Best that I can recall. Joe, what do you think of that with Porter's jab as he jumps in with a hook to the body?
You know, again, Formella's been landing his jab as well. It's not his jab, but he's landing it every so often.
Porter landed 18 jabs in the first 2 rounds, so he's able to throw it. Lands a right hand there. Formella just missing with his right hand. You see the body shots widely. You know, we were talking about Mike Tyson earlier in the night. When you get hit by Porter, it's just got to be like, whoa, what was that?
To be so hard-hitting or heavy-handed.
Jab Porter now look at this, up on his toes, and this box.
See, I love it.
That was a stick jab, too. Beautiful jab by Shawn Porter.
What Shawn's doing right now is he's getting into a rhythm on edge because he doesn't know if he's coming or going.
Sneak that in after Porter did a nice little Tyson-esque spring to the side earlier in this round. Outstanding round by Porter without fans, but in the PBC bubble, and we've seen all these fighters look level Shawn Porter.
Well, you know, again, show some rhythm. He can do it. If he needs to get in there and muscle you, he can do that. He has. But again,
and to the point though, Joe.
I agree because he's top shelf right now. He's he's learned something from it. He knows what to do in there. You know, he's been up against movers all the time. And this
Formella's
guy's
on his feet in position and land hard, thudding shots. And there's
earlier was backing up Porter. I'm sure you saw that. And look, right there, he throws these little get underneath that right hand. He's got good radar, Shawn, and to really get his respect.
It's a good jab, but he ate a right hand as well. Formella, look,
and we are only in the fourth round. So I think Formella's a counter puncher by nature. I think he slip and then counter you. That was a good jab by Formella right there.
11-10, so not by a wide margin certainly, but doing his best and making a good effort here. I don't know if he's winning rounds.
You know, I have it all Shawn Porter at this point of 4 rounds to 0 in the close range with Formella. The other thing that I'm seeing here is that could really sway the judges if he's landing these punches here. Look bigger.
Oh, no question. And that matters, too. Good combination there by Formella. That really able to land another scoring shot by Formella, but he's eating shots as well.
You know, one big shot, even if you're losing the round, can win you the round if you land that one.
Trunks able to battle here against one of the top. He's making a good account of himself. Now backing up Porter on the attack.
Yeah, Porter's doing a good job. His dad told him to, you know, throw great shots
he's ever been in, because he's still got a long haul here. But again, Formella is right there, double jab right hand. He landed that.
Porter getting after it now in the final seconds here of round number 5. Game effort by Formella. With an outstanding performance so far, but against a very game Sebastian Formella.
Yeah, you guys, Kenny Porter is instructing Shawn to just keep
side, all trained by their fathers. And Kenny Porter said, hey, I want better footwork for Shawn. I want him
over to the pro trainers. But, you know, you don't see that as much, but
with father in some situations.
That's right.
Digging in body shots. Porter, see, it's Formella's wincing and ducking down towards his left side. Formella now up against the ropes, getting backed up, trying to fight back.
Judges are looking at this and saying, hey, Porter seems like the more busier boxer in there, and he's definitely scoring the points and winning this round.
Yeah, and one wide shot, so Shawn's going up the middle and doing a great job of it.
Try that big hook too, okay? When you're on the ropes, feint him, the hands here, try to come around with the hook. Right?
Joe breaking some news earlier that he'll be working with Vito Milnicki. He wants his son to go next level, and he's going to you, Joe.
That's for sure. Great family, and the father, I'm glad he trusts me.
As Jordan Plant mentioned, Formella just getting broken down in a lot of ways, but comporting himself professionally.
On the chin.
But look what Formella's doing, though, Brian. He's going, okay, but I'm going to track you down right now. He's not busy enough. He needs to be a little bit more busier, especially with the jab, or even come back with some nice power.
He
is being meted out to him pretty well. Until we see him get wobbled or dropped or something like that, he's standing up to most of this. He's just not offering a lot back.
As Villegas pointed out, Porter is punching harder.
Oh, yeah.
Stop, separate, box.
Porter with the hook, leaping left hook. And a beautiful end to that round for Shawn Porter.
All right, well, let's see. There's that jab you've been talking about, Lennox.
Great jab.
And then Formella comes back. There's that right hand he got countered with early on in the round.
That's the right I was talking about. Good left hook by Shawn.
He's a great athlete.
But think of the repertoire, though. I mean, a leaping left hook, you know, snap to the head. I mean, he's really showing, I think, a lot of versatility tonight.
When he stops, he's in position for punching, so that's what he does. You know, he's got that quick footwork to get you right back to the ropes and then do some damage.
Heavyweight would get incredible power from his hook. And not many guys will jump out of their shoes and throw a hook.
Tom McNeely's father fought Floyd Patterson.
Floyd on the way up. Was that his pro debut? Could have been. Was not his pro debut. I didn't think we'd be in round 8.
Exactly. Well, you know, I mean, again, we studied, you know, he's got a lot of grit, and look, he's fighting back. I love.
Final seconds now of round 8. Sebastian Formella wants the winner of that fight. He has made that very, very clear.
And also, you have to remember, 25 years ago, almost to the day,
just the cocoon of horror. Remember that? That's not Peter P. When you step in my cocoon of horror. Shawn Porter showing, I would just say, Lennox Lewis.
He's a true professional. I mean, he's got so much experience behind him. He knows what to do, and he feels very comfortable out there.
And Formella is still active and participating in this, but you're exactly right. To throw that hook right off that right hand of the body is not easy, because you're also...
Shawn Porter wanted to work on different things in this fight. Wanted to work on cutting off the ring, didn't want to be chasing guys around. If it's Garcia, if it's Pacquiao, if it's Thurman, whoever it is, and be a little more sophisticated, and it looks like his boxing IQ is capable of that from what we've seen tonight.
Anything he wants to do in there, he can do right now.
Let me just add, if I were in the corner, though, and I were in Shawn's corner, I would
Get out of the way. He's moved his head nicely, just enough.
Yeah, he's a bully sometimes. You know, this is where you got to rough it up when a guy's just trying to cover up. You got to be a bully. You got to push him. You got to
Sharp on defense. When you're turning in them corners, make your moves quick.
Would be something new for him, and I think satisfying.
You know, for various reasons, Formella, you know, instead of like having these long pauses right here, and that's what he should do. And he should just jump back on second and third time.
Kenny Porter, Jordan?
Yeah, Brian, I asked Kenny, all right, Kenny, this fight's going a lot longer than you expected, I'm sure. What does Shawn need to do to stop it? And he said, hey, Formella's a rough guy.
He might get it right here, Jordan. I tell you what, digging to shots, Formella in surviving mode, trying to stay in there, throws a right hand. This should be, it's not even close to being a disappointment at any. He's
probably happy there was a delay, you know. A little break for Formella.
And you see a nice body shot. Good reaction by Formella. There you see a little elbow by Porter, but he didn't mean it. He was actually bringing his arm back to throw a punch.
Exactly.
And that was tooth and nail with Shawn Porter, doubling up on the jab.
For them like that right there, a great jab, right hand.
And another beautiful jab by Porter. But no, Joe, you were on it from the start, showing respect to Formella, and it takes
This is in greatest shape as he's ever been in. That if you weren't impressed with him against the Spence fight, Shawn Porter, and how he leaving him, but I think Shawn Porter is much smarter than people give him credit for.
I think he showed that in this fight. Look at this body work here.
Lennox.
No, I'm going to give him, you know, he's coming all the way. The air is heavy for him.
He's in great to Formella.
Yes, for sure.
Absolutely. Well put, fellas. Glad we got that into. Yeah. Back to an international.
He's going to struggle and he's going to fight. He wants to make it through this so he can say, I made the distance. Right?
Porter in the corner. Saying, look, this guy just wants to go the distance with you. And Shawn Porter gets this guy out of there or not. Final round, Formella.
And what Kenny Porter was really saying without...
Final round, let's see if and establish a little bit of room.
He's got that leaping Lena left hook right now, and he's get knocked out.
So is Ingemar.
Look, he's trying to win.
At this point, unfortunately not. It's been Shawn Porter the whole way through, and every time we'll get into a position where Shawn Porter just unloads on him, like was shot up big in this fight, winning every single round so far.
I mean, he's eaten a lot of good shots.
Not reacted as strongly as Formella getting hit with those shots.
And I'm sure it'll be viewed many different ways, but fighting a smart fight and just working on different things that will help him.
Half rounds would have been perfect. But if he gets the 12 rounds in after all this time off,
there are no fans here, but I think no matter where we would be, there'd be nobody even grumbling watching this fight. Exciting action here. And that's it. 12 hard rounds and great work for Sebastian Formella.
He was tough. I think after about 6 rounds, my dad said, okay, he's taking these punches and he's going to keep taking them. So keep the pressure on him and keep dogging him.
And now the WBC silver welterweight champion, Showtime, Shawn Porter.